I always play against decks that are I have the type disadvantage to. And he got lucky with his Misty, so this is gonna kill me. This is gonna one-shot me. And I don't have any other Pokemon to play. Sag. That's tough. Defeat. Oh, because I don't have. Hold up. If you don't have any Pokemon on the bench, it's an automatic defeat? Really? I did not know that. Okay, you learn something new every day. All right, so you always want to have somebody on the bench. All right, cool. I have an affinity for the actual card game. I used to play this and Yu-Gi-Oh! Dual Monster cards growing up. I have no idea where my Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards at. Probably still somewhere at my mom's house. But I still have these. But I've been playing the mess out of this. And I know it's a more simplified version because I haven't played the actual card game in years. So when I started doing the tutorial and going through all the practice matches against the computer, I was like, okay, it's starting to make sense. And now that I have been playing this religiously every day since it came out, yeah. So now I'm at kind of a point because for the most part, it's kind of a simple game now. There's only 3 packs: the Charizard, Mewtwo, Pikachu pack. There's only so many EX cards, which I would consider like the boss cards of the deck that you want to run. But I'm trying to figure out which one I want to use. I've been playing online a lot, so I have a decent amount of cards. Like I have 556, so it's a okay amount. I saw somebody on stream using it. I really want to make a Machamp deck, but I don't have a Machamp, unfortunately. Here, if I go by rarity, will it show? Yeah, so I got one EX Starmie, one EX Pikachu. What else I got? One EX, I think I got 2 EX Arcanines, right? No, I got 1 EX Arcanine, 1 EX Zapdos, 1 EX Gengar, 2 EX Venusaurs, 1 EX Marowak, 1 EX Wigglytuff, and then I got kind of everything else. I kind of based off of how I see how the current meta is, or like how the current decks are being played. I like Venusaur. Like Venusaur so far is my favorite deck to play, next to my Blaine deck that I'll probably start off with. But it just takes so long to build them up. But once you get Venusaur out there, there's really not much your opponent can do unless they have a fire type. I low-key want to run a Dragonite deck too. Dragonite seems really cool to use. One of your opponents chosen at a random 4 times. Each time Pokemon's chosen do 50 damage. So that's 200 damage. And then if your opponent only has 1 Pokemon, then that's GG's. So I really want to find out some way to use a Dragonite deck, but I only have 2 of the the stage 1 evolutions. So I need to get another one of those. Snorlax is cool. But yeah, but as you can see, these are kind of the main gist of the cards. The thing is like most meta decks that people runs have 2 of these. So I don't have 2 Starmies and 2 Pikachus. I made a Lieutenant Surge Raichu deck, which was cool. I don't think it'll be anything that I really stay with, but so far I got my Starmie EX deck, a EX Arcanine, EX Pikachu, Arbok, EX Venusaur, Onyx deck, which I call Bronix, Brock and Onyx. I thought it was a funny name. Blaine deck, which is the one I've been using mostly. Lieutenant Surge deck, which I made yesterday, and then the Gengar deck. Gengar deck is cool because basically once you get Gengar on the field, your opponents basically have to go off of what Pokemon they have. Let's start with Blaine. Like the reason I love this deck is because it's pretty straightforward. Pretty much all you want to do is get Blaine and Ninetales, and you can just like easily attack. I've learned that when it comes to this game, like there's like aggressive decks, and then there's like decks you build up for stuff. I will say the most common deck I've seen Probably Mewtwo. A lot of Mewtwo's. But it always seems like whenever I try out a new deck, I always face against like the type weakness my deck is weak against. Like when I used my Lieutenant Surge deck, I faced a Murwalk deck, which I lost because, you know, I couldn't get stuff out in time. I have anything? No, I don't. A Taurus, okay. So what is this in? But that'll probably be the one thing I try to build. I low-key really want to make a Dragonite deck, but I got to see what'll synergize well with it. Because just from kind of seeing what cards they have out now and kind of see how the flow of game goes, since you only, you know, since it's like basically best of 3, the first one to get 3 knockouts, and you only get 1 energy per turn, it seems like decks that are able to create like 2 energy or more than 1 energy per turn seem to work well. Do I have a Professor Oak? I do not. It's gonna give me 60. I'm just going to do a regular flare. Also, the good thing about this is like basically if you get Ninetales and Blaine, for the most part, you can knock out a good chunk of EX cards, or at least 2 turn them, depending on what they have. Ooh, Vaporeon. Vaporeon do Bubble Drain, heal. That's actually not bad. Sag. Also, that's another thing. I've also learned, me personally, I don't like coin flip coin flip decks, which is one reason why I haven't used the why I don't like using the Murwalk deck, because it's like, I don't know, like it's heads or tails, and it really ain't gave me what's that gonna put me up to? 50? Yeah, it's not gonna kill. I need to turn the game audio down. Oh, really? You're gonna use both your Misties already? Interesting. So I'm assuming Vaporeon is like their main thing too. Oh my Jesus. Okay, well, well, damn, that's unfortunate. And it's water type too, so it's like I said, I always play against decks that good stuff. I always play against decks that are I have the type disadvantage to, and he got lucky with his Misty, so this is gonna kill me. This is gonna one-shot me, and I don't have any other Pokemon to play. Sag. That's tough. Defeat. Oh, because I don't have. Hold up. If you don't have any Pokemon on the bench, it's an automatic defeat? Really? I did not know that. Okay, you learn something new every day. All right, so you always want to have somebody on the bench. All right, cool. I did not know that. I swear to you, I did not know that. Wow. Okay, that's interesting. Like, I had a Pokemon I could have played in my hand, but yeah, because I was, wow, that's weird. Okay, that is good to know, I guess. I'm not 100%. I didn't realize that I had to have an active Pokemon on my bench, which I guess makes sense, because if you go into a Pokemon battle with one Pokemon in your party and you lose, you know, that's game over. But then again, it's like I had a card I could play in my hand. So I don't know.